like that. Moaning in my ear, deep breathing, no introduction, needing extra nigga ready, you know. I'm just like I better baby, wanna get up. Hey, 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 hey. Did you miss me? What is up, y'all? What is up? I put it in my who, then he put it in my butt. Oh my God, let me back up a little bit. Martin Luther King said what's up to the people. Okay. So honestly, this video, we need to have a talk. Before we even get into whatever this raggedy title is about to be, because we just need to talk. First off, I have missed y'all. I just missed y'all so much. Oh my God. It's so crazy. Like, I really get a lot of my fun, like wait, hold on. What's up, y'all? It's the baddest. So I wasn't gonna say anything or draw any attention to it because I felt like maybe if I just ignored it, they just wouldn't see it. But y'all are ignorant and y'all are nosy. I've said this multiple times. Y'all are gonna see it regardless if I say anything or not. So I feel like maybe I should beat y'all to the punch before you make it to the comment section. You know what I mean? If you have eyes that work at all, like literally 1% work, it's like literally 1% usefulness of your eyes, you can see my hairline is crooked as hell and it's doing the nay-nay right now. Shout out to my barber and my braider, am I right? Y'all cool people. Why'd y'all let me walk out the house like that? Never really had a problem with my braider up until now, so I'm gonna let her slide this time, sister. I'm gonna let you go, sister. I'm gonna let you go.
But let's not let that shit happen again, though.
As far as my barber, like, I think it's just time for us to say goodbye. I think it's time for us to move different paths because my hairline looks like this. Like, it's literally just on the teeter-totter right now. I know there's people in Houston who watch my video, and I will hate for him not to get work because of my opinion, but I naturally have a higher hairline on this side than I do this side. It's just always been like that since I was a kid, and I don't know, I feel like if I'm gonna be paying you over and over and over and over and over and over, I'm gonna need it to look like this forever. Like, I'm gonna need you to know how to do that, and I just need to find a barber who's a little bit more experienced with that type of head because unfortunately I'm bald-headed. I'm bald-headed. Thanks, mom. Yo, bald-headed ass with me now. So yeah, I just wanted to say that before y'all did. I see it's a little crooked. You can see I'm trying to hide it in the video. I'll hit you with a little side angle like this, but girl, it's still there and it's literally still twerking. So it doesn't matter how many times I try to hide it, it's gonna always look like that. So beat you to the punch. Gotta be quicker than that, little bit. Oh, that's like one very irritating thing about my head. And then mind you, I have moving scalp. Look at that. It looks like a frowny face. I don't know, we'll see if it ever gets fixed. Actually, no, it will be fixed. That's what we manifest nowadays. So never say never, nigga. Is it too dark in here? These are dirty. Anywho, life just kind of f***ed me up a little bit towards there at the end. I always talk to y'all about this posting schedule. I'm gonna post this day, this day, this day, this day, that day. And I really do mean it. Like, I'm about to work my hardest to do it. I did not expect nobody to pass away. It was just such a weird, messy situation. I couldn't. Like, I literally could not. And the video that I had filmed for y'all, because before this problem even happened, I had a video filmed for y'all. And then it happened. And then something else happened. And that's gonna be a story time in itself. But it was just too much going on all at once. And at the end of the video, I tried to explain what was going on. And it ended up with me looking like this. Crying. I just don't want that part of me on the internet no more. I hate people seeing me cry. I like being vulnerable with y'all, I really, really do, but sometimes it gets a little too vulnerable for me. It was just way too vulnerable. I couldn't even sit down and like stomach listening to me talk about that. It was too much. So before we get on the story time, thank you so much to all the people who sent me condolences, donated, and just, I love y'all so much. And to the people who, you know, were asking me like, Kees, where's our video? Where's our video? Where's our video? This is why I tell y'all to really go look at my Instagram. I do tell y'all to follow my Instagram because who doesn't want everyone to have their followers on Instagram? Y'all need to know, like, I don't post my updates of my life to my YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna make a video, post it, and then delete it later. I'm not gonna put it on the community tab all the time. Like, if you guys want to keep up with me and you guys want to know why I am not here, you either need to follow me on Twitter or you need to follow me on Instagram because that's where I'll be posting it. I'm not gonna speak on this situation that happened ever again. It's still kind of a lot for me, but life still goes on. This is what you have to do as an influencer. This is what you have to do as an adult. You gotta have to just, you know, pick your balls up and keep going. You know what I mean? Can't let them drag on the floor too long. It's okay, we're here. I'm here. We're ready. We're about to just get everything together. I'm never gonna say it. I'm never gonna talk about it. I'm gonna probably give it like 2 weeks, see if this new little pattern, this new little thing that I started works. And if it does, then it does. If it doesn't, then oops. You know what I mean? But anywho, what's up, K-Mob and What up, what up? It's your boy Kees. Kees the GOAT, Kees the president, big Kees with a big wall and a big mouth, and ain't nobody what? Pop me in it, yeah, you get it. What is up, you guys? I hope you guys having a beautiful Sunday because I know I am. Is everyone feeling holy? Because I know I am. Okay, sorry, I was just speaking to Jehovah real quick, but no, let me stop playing with God. This be the problem. That's why now listen, when he come down with them hitters, I don't want him leaving me here. I'm playing. Listen, I'm not really gay for real. I'm your friend. All that gay shit out the door. I'm about to give me a bitch, okay? All that gay shit is just for fake. Anywho, okay, y'all, so today we have a new little background. I'm not sure how I'm liking this. I'll probably end up changing it next video. I'm just trying new stuff, seeing what the bop is giving. Do y'all like it? It kind of gives you a special look at my living room area. You know, it's still being decorated, so I know y'all want this house tour, house apartment tour. Honestly, I didn't realize it was gonna be this goddamn expensive. This shit's expensive. I didn't realize that a TV was gonna be so much. Well, actually, yes, I did, but why am I paying $200 for a dresser? But then the dresser got hung up wrong, but Wayfair knew better than to play with me. If you know, you know. Okay, y'all, so today's video is brought to you in part by Atlanta nigga. You know what I mean? They're the worst of them all. There is no breed of human worse than anybody from Atlanta. And if you're from Atlanta, y'all don't count though. Not y'all. Anybody but y'all watching this because y'all the realest. Everybody excluding y'all, terrible. Like we can really do without all you niggas, no sure. With Atlanta, there's never any like middle ground. Crazy as hell, or it's just you just not there. You a little slow. I don't know what it is. You know what? I lied because sometimes there's a mixture. They don't mean that's the middle. It's just a different level and you just gotta stay away from them. You know what I mean? Like Shamar. Now y'all know one thing I'm gonna do is have a story time about. I try not to give any story time. This is actually our first time doing a sit down video in dumb long. So for this, like I'm kind of scared to even tell it. Because he told me last time he was gonna see me with anybody, he was gonna shoot them. So what if I tell all his business, he get mad and then he shoot me? You know, I'm not really with the shits, but come around here and get your shit popped up. Like what's up?
Nah, before though.
This is not any time recent as far as when me and him were talking or when we started talking. This is 2 years ago at this point. Whenever the Galaxy House, because I never know when that time was, but I know it was more than a year and a half ago. So maybe it's like a year and like 75% or a year and 2 years. I don't know. But I know it was over a year ago. So this is a whole different we're talking about, okay? So if y'all don't remember, when I went to the Galaxy House, I was a whole different type of person. Like I was a little bigger, my hair was dead because I had all that blonde shit in there. It was just a lot. And I never really got the male attention that I was really looking for. You know, I'm keeping it real. That's why do you think these story times were these story times? Why do you think I was on Grindr? You think if I could find a man, I was gonna be on Grindr? I wouldn't be there. I'd be with my man. Maybe at church or a library or something, but I was never doing that. And so I saw that this man had like went into my DMs. I could always tell when it's a boy trying to flirt in my DMs versus followers, especially more recently because recently I've been having more and more guys in there. It's still not OD to where I'm just like, they flooded down, but they be in there, Listen, the club not full, but it's getting a little bit of motion, okay? You know what I mean? This man was in my DMs. I thought he was cute. Honestly, I thought he was kind of medium ugly. That was another thing that was my problem. I had a bad habit of f***ing with ugly niggas. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was a little desperate, but I can't even say that because I pulled a few little 10s. Listen, I pulled me a cute little stack. The fact that he wasn't a 10 wasn't really what got me attracted to him. It was the money. He definitely had some coin on him. I could tell he was a scammer because first off, scammers period, their favorite combo is a skinny jean and a big ass boot. I don't know what it is about them jeggings and a bistro clog, but that's their drip. Like you can tell. And then when don't let it be Gucci or anything, yeah, he scammed. This do CPNs and shit. From jump, I was like, okay, this is a little new for me, a little grown. And I was kind of excited because I was like, I'm literally moving to LA for the first time. This is like my dream. I'm about to start working with this scammer. He about to be flying me out to Punta Cana. And I was so excited for him to hit me up on some spontaneous shit like, hey, babe, I got us a hotel in Morocco. It's called Palestine Farage. That's French for palace, bitch. I was just really excited in the grownness of it all, knowing that I probably shouldn't have did it. I was toxic. From the DMs, like, I don't remember how we ended up getting each other's number, but I remember it was pretty quick. I was so quick to get my phone number out. We start talking. As far as talking, I mean, we just were communicating. It wasn't anything like any type of label on it. I remember we were texting a lot. He ended up finding out that I did social media, and I think that's actually how he ended up finding me. I was on his Explore page. I just posted a picture. I was on his Explore page, and honestly, a big thing was like, you know I'm big. You saw a picture of me on your For You page and you liked it. I was so desperate and lonely. Like I thought I was so ugly. Around this time of my life, I really did hate myself. And you could tell from the stories I gave to you, like I was allowing shit that should never have happened. I would never allow a lot of the bullshit that happened in my life back then ever to happen now because you either get smacked up or blocked. But I do remember that it quickly got real toxic in the sense that you could tell he was catching feelings for me, but I wasn't really having feelings for him. I didn't really care for the man, but I was bored and he was giving me the attention I wanted. So he would tell me, y'all not, like, you know what feeling you when you just start getting the calls randomly. Like when you just start getting calls out of nowhere, but you don't mind when you like them back, but when you calling me and I really couldn't care less about you, I'm not gonna want to talk to you. It was whatever. We'd be on the phone just talking while I was talking like while I would be not in the shower, but just getting out the shower, and I would never be like showing him my body or anything because we know why. Hey, 5, 4, big boy. You know what I mean? But even though I didn't really care for him as much as he cared for me, I did like that I had someone who cared for me at all romantically. And you could tell that he really did not care about my weight. He really did not care about like my personality. I was so over the top. Like I didn't care to hide anything or care to feel like I had to, because if it ended, it was just like whatever. I never cared. So let me tell you, he would tell me a lot of stuff. Like he would say stuff like, oh yeah, I be scamming and you know I got a daughter. Damn it! What you mean you got a daughter? He told me that I honestly did not care, because if y'all know from my older story times,
side eye.
you know what? We're not even gonna take it there. But the daughter thing never really irked me out, because at the end of the day, I always knew I never was gonna expect this to work. I never really wanted this to work or care for it to work. I didn't think it was ever going to work, because at the time I also had this mentality where my thing was never like dating or anyone was ever gonna really care for me or anybody. It just was never gonna work out for me. Regardless if they cared or not, I never thought it was ever gonna work out, because I would get attention from people, but then why you all the way in Nebraska? Like why are you never over here where I'm at? I just never cared. And then you all the way in Atlanta, you're on the whole opposite side of the country. I'm really not thinking this is gonna work out. So I didn't care he had a daughter, and at the end of the day, like, you not with nobody, so what they gotta do? Like, your daughter daddy gay. That's just what it had to be. Now, what was concerning to me was he was always getting shot at in a week. I shit you not in a week. This got 3 different cars. I'm like, do you have a homeboy at Enterprise? How the fuck you keep getting these whips and you ain't got no money? Now, he had money, but he didn't have like the scammer money where it was like life changing. But then he used to have these chains on. Let me find out that I don't know what was going on with him, but his finances was real oinko doinko. One day he had told me that he was looking for a new car because his car got shot up, and I was like, oh my god. And he was like, yeah, these always trying to find me, but they never gonna get me. I don't give a f. Then he got a new car like maybe 2 days later. Next day that shit got shot. So I'm like, okay, now hold on. What did you do to them? Like they are trying to take you out. He got another car the next day. 3 days later, you know what happened to that fucking car?
That shit got shot up.
The only reason why this was super duper like crazy to me was he would tell me shit like, yeah, you gotta definitely come to Atlanta because I gotta come see you. Like I definitely gotta drive you around, show you around the city.
You can't drive me around shit.
You don't get to pick me up. You can pick me up via Uber or maybe a cab. And honestly, don't even do that. Pull up to the fucking hotel with a trench coat. Because if they follow your ass to room 835, I'm gonna be like, get him, boy! Like, I'm playing the role like now I'm part of the ops. He was like, they don't really be on shit for real. I don't know. They done lit your shit up a few times. And the first few times they thought you was in the car. I was like, you're not scared? And he would be like, no, because if they come down here, I got that for him. And he would show me the guns. I'm like, okay, well, why don't you start busting back? Because I don't think you scaring them a little bit. So I remember asking him, like, do people know you're bisexual, or do people know that you even like boys? And he was like, I'm not bisexual. I'm like, oh, he one of them. He was like, no, I'm not bisexual. I just like what I like. Like, I don't consider me liking women, me being straight. I just like what I like. He did say that one time he was messing with this one boy, and the boy took a picture of him, and then the boy ended up like exposing it, but no one believed the boy because he was just so straight. And that just shows you black people, one thing about the black community, if they do not want to believe you gay, they're not gonna believe it. They gonna look the other way. Like, especially growing up in the early 2000s, your son could come in the house wearing a tutu and a bra and be like, I'm just hella gay. Like, it could be right here on his forehead, gay as f. Them black parents would be like, boy, take that goddamn skirt off or I'll whoop your ass. So I'm not gonna lie, when he told me that, I was a little turned off because it was just like, I don't want no beef with no gay boys. Like, I don't got time, especially not for no Atlanta gay. Like, they don't got nothing to lose. That's not the type of girls I'm trying to have beef with right now. He was like, no, I'm done with that. And he just had a lot going on. He was making sex tapes with these trans girls, and then he started sending me money, and I didn't care. But him getting shot up was never really the problem for me. The problem for me was you were too quick to just be with anybody. Like, how I know you only talking to me right now? Did I care? No, but you gotta act like you care, because you could tell he also like that toxic. A lot of times I would just start arguments, and you could tell that would turn him on, and you know, that started to get them cash apps flowing. You know what I mean? Like, I had to listen, this was a full-time job, but this was a 9 to 5. But then I asked to see the video. I was like, you got that shit? I'm trying to see something. That bitch took big. I don't gotta listen. He might want to go back to her. One, it was big, real big, girthy, long. That motherfucker did push-ups. I don't know what it was about that right there. If he would have smacked me with it, I would have to call the police, because now it's domestic violence, and you need to go get that shit registered. Too big. I don't even want all that. It was honestly, it was a lot going on with him, but I was real easy. So he, oh yeah, you know, you send me some money, I'm right back there. There'd be times he would try to call me, I wouldn't want to talk, and it would only be because at the Galaxy house, they were running me dry. Like, I did not have the mental capacity to want to talk on the phone with anybody. So it would be on and off, on and off, on and off. He would say he was going to take a flight to LA, and then the day before his flight, he would say, oh, me and my friends are actually going to Vegas, or we're going to Houston because we're going to go to the casino, we're going to bet on this fight. That would kind of irritate me, because at this point, I wasn't catching feelings, but like, I was starting to actually get interested in talking to him a little bit. So if you say it's catching feelings, but it's just different. The girls who get it, get it. So it's just like, now I done got my hopes up, think I'm about to get my butt ate, and you're not even gonna be here. You about to be with the bros with your gay ass. Eventually, I got over it. I ended up like blocking him on everything. And he would text me on different numbers. He would email me. He would call me from like his friend's phone number and be like, unblock my phone. I said unblock me now. And I'd be like, bang, back the fuck up. So I would unblock him just for him to like stop calling me on those numbers, because at the time when he would be calling me, like I said, I was at the Galaxy House, so they would have us doing the most. We'd be in the middle of meetings, or we'd be at some fake funky ass little photo shoot. Like it would just be a lot going on. So fast forward, so when I moved out here, I kept getting texts from this one phone number, and I'm texting like, who is this, who is this, who is this? They'd just be like, answer the phone, answer the phone, answer the phone. Mind you, at this point, me and this man have not talked in over a year. Like it's been a while since me and this man talked. They called me and I just answered with my hand over the phone, and I'm like,
Who the fuck is this?
But he had just told me that he saw on TikTok that I had moved down here, and it was on a whole different account because I still have him blocked. I told him I wasn't gonna go unblock him because there was no reason for him to be on my account. Like, don't you have kids to feed? Like, he was like, no, I moved out here now. I live out here. Let me come see you. I told him no, and that was really that for about 2 months. He didn't text me for 2 whole months. Now, mind you, that was a fucked up time for you to start doing some shit like that, because the bitch found out about her self-worth. Around that 2-month time, I started figuring out that you don't need to use your body for validation. You don't need to beg people to stay because if they wanted to, they're going to. You need to learn about yourself. You need to get a car, and you need to grow that hair out so you can get some braids and look fishy. You know what I mean? That y'all know, if you more of the newer followers, this is around the time that this was going on. So he wasn't texting me. I was, learning about myself, trying to just be a better person, figure out how I could elevate in life, and not even just elevate in life as far as financially, but just emotionally, spiritually. I just wanted to be a better person. So about 2 weeks ago is when he spun the block again. Called me on a whole nother different number. I don't know if this nigga can't keep a phone plan going, but you need to stop calling me on these goddamn numbers because I'm about to change mine. Mind you, when he had called me about, this is 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago from now, he had called me and I was like, who is this? And then of course it was him, so I declined the call, and then he was like, all right, man, you do you, like whatever. And that was that. We didn't talk to each other. I was like, bro, what makes you think that I want to talk to you? I need you to please just leave me alone. Like, I don't even know you like that. Like, at this point, yeah, we used to be on the phone. Yeah, we used to talk. Yeah, you sent me some money for some groceries. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a few times I'd ask him for the money and his ass would have sent it to me and my card would be locked, so I had to steal. Now I'm a fucking klepto because you're a liar. You see what happens? You start when you fuck with Atlanta niggas, you become a worse person altogether in the process. Now I'm a thief and I'm on the lam because your ass didn't have the money for a motherfucking chicken cutlet. Ain't that about it? Scared as fuck going home with Cheviana. You know she don't drive fast.
Nah, but
okay, whatever. Went about my day. A week after that text, so now it's 2 weeks ago from today when I'm filming this video. I get a call from him again, and I'm like, bro, what do you want? And he was like, all right, man, I'm done trying. I'm done trying. I'm not even on that no more. I'm done. I told you I'm in nursing school. Okay, little nigga. I'm happy your ass isn't busting jugs and you like 30 and you had a daughter. I need you to get your life together, so I'm happy you're in some scrubs and you're not being one. I guess he expected that I was supposed to like care. Like I just didn't. Frankly, I just didn't care. I was on a whole different mindset than when last time we talked. And mind you, then I got a little bit of confidence because and lost weight. I don't feel like I have to talk to you because you're the only person giving me attention. I don't care for the attention, but if I did, I got enough of it for people in my age group with jobs. So I don't want none of that over there. You be having people in that house. I know you're a whore. I don't want nothing that you got going on. Like next time I am in a sexual relationship with someone, it's gonna be someone that I love. Like it's gonna be someone I want to be with. I don't want to be with you. And I'm telling him this verbatim. I don't want to be with you. I don't want that with you. Leave me alone. And instead of taking my advice, he kept trying to ask me, why don't you want to talk? Oh, wow. You just forgot all the times we used to be on the phone. We used to be on the phone. You don't remember that? Like, dang, I came and hang out with you. No, you can't hang out with me. I had asked him, what do you do for work now? Well, right now I'm not working, so I'm scamming again. But you just said you was in scrub. So what do you mean? Huh, nigga? Huh? You haven't changed or developed as a person since last time we talked. What makes you think I want to be in a relationship with you? Like, I don't want that in my life. And I'm telling him that. He's like, man, what do I gotta do? Let me take you on a date. So then he goes, no, let me show you what his little petty, because I know shade when I hear it. He asked me, can I take you to, what did he say? Nobu. I don't even know what that is. It's steak and shit or hibachi. I don't know. I eat burgers and lean meat. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, no, I don't go there. Do it look like I eat Nobu? Why the fuck you gonna hit me with the then Popeyes? I will fuck you up. Yeah, I eat some Popeyes, but do I look like a fried chicken chewing bitch? That's what I feel like he was trying to say. When I tell y'all this man really was like, okay, then Popeyes? I will shoot you. I thought it was a key, like, oh, okay, like, that was a little 1-2, you didn't chew it or nothing, but you nibbled. Just because you got me to giggle does not mean you're about to make nothing jiggle. I need you to get up out of here. I made a joke and I was like, well, okay, 5 racks and then you can take me on a date. Because he kept asking to take me on a date. You don't even have to eat. You can just sit there and look pretty. I don't even want to be seen with you. I don't want to be seen with you because you are a scammer. Now you gonna find that old bitch who you said was ADT and her uncle will be there and he gonna fuck you up and then he gonna want to fight me too because you don't know how to get your together. I don't want them problems. After I told him that 5K for a date, he was like, damn, all I got is 8K in cash. I don't even got a bank account. I got to keep it in cash. So I can do 3. And then we end up getting to 2. I don't know how we went from 3 to 2, but fuck it. I was like, now listen, no, but 2K, that's a lot of money. So when he said that, my posture lent up a little bit. My attitude was gone. I mean, the memories aren't that bad. Like, I do kind of like speaking to you. Then I realized I don't need your 2K. Like, $2,000 is, yes, a like great amount of money, but you are basically begging me to speak to you. For $2,000, mind you, he had asked me, he was like, damn, for so 2K, I don't even get to
No.
you get to maybe take me on a date if I want to do that next month. Next month, he was like, okay, bro, like, okay, let me just give you the 2K already. And so when he said that, it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Not because I felt like he was being rude to me or anything, but I don't like feeling like that. Like, honestly, y'all, the city girl lifestyle that everyone preaches so much about, like, yes, it's so cute, it's so fun, but that's just not the type of person I want to be. In the terms of, if you have to beg me for a date, and then mind you, you're going to drive an hour to me, not even meet me at my apartment, you're going to meet me at a gas station, give me the $2,000, and then I'm gonna drive off. I told him I wasn't giving him a hug, I wasn't gonna give him a kiss. He was still willing to give me that $2,000 just so he could maybe see me. Now, I know this gonna, listen, I know I might have some P in the comments like, you dumbass bitch, you must eat your bed. I know, and I regret it. I wish I would've did it. God damn, I wish I would've did it. But honestly, I'm just not that person. Like, I remember what it felt like to be used or to feel not wanted, and that shit did not feel good. He would literally say shit like, damn, we used to really be on the phone all the time, and you just forgot all about that. Like, you really just don't care. But I honestly, at the same time, I shouldn't have cared, because I was asking him, what made you think that you could not talk to me for months and I was just gonna be here available to talk to you again? Had a lot going on, Well, clearly you fucking didn't, because your ass don't even be in scrubs no more. You be in the motherfucking skinny jeans. You're in fucking jeggings, bruh. You got Rockaware jeggings on. So after I ended up telling him, like, honestly, I feel like you and I are in a whole different point of our lives. You're going on one path, I'm going a whole another path, a whole separate way. I don't even see us merging back in the same lane anymore. You just need to go have fun and do you and figure out your life. I just need to do the same with mine, and that's just that. Before we even got to this point, I told him we are not talking, we're not dating. He tells me, I don't care if we're not talking, if we're not dating. If I ever catch you with a nigga again, ever see you with a nigga, if I ever even see you out in yard, I don't care if y'all are friends or cousins or nothing, I'ma shoot that nigga. Your niggas you be fucking with don't be on shit. I remember you posted that boy, and then he was talking about that motherfucking short person. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna say the name. I'm like,
You're not shooting shit.
you are on probation, and I know where your mom lives. Come around here with a gun, and I promise you, I'm gonna have that shit rated. I don't want to have to do it to a black woman, you know, but sometimes it don't matter if she a black woman. It's her son that's the problem. So don't come around here making no threats like that to me, because I'll fuck your life up. Like, really. You know, her shit cheap. It gonna take one kick. Get the fuck on the ground, bitch! Her shit gonna be lit all the way the fuck up. Now, I'm gonna tell him, don't hit the mom, she ain't got nothing to do with this, but scare her a little bit. Kick that fucking couch in and shoot the TV. Mind you, he was telling me that he don't be having nobody over there, and I was like, I know you be having people over because you're a whore. Why he showed me the whole room? It was one small ass TV in the corner of the room. I was gagging. What you got that Kindle Fire up for? He didn't like that I told him no. I guess he really did think that I was gonna just revert to my old ways and keep talking to him. So he goes, okay, bro, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? And I was like, I just think that we need to call it quits where it is now and just keep it where it is. Maybe one time if I see you out in public, you know, we can say hi, it can be cordial, but it never, ever, ever, ever needs to be me and you talking. It just doesn't need to happen, because what do we have to talk about? Listen, this nigga, he's got smart with me now. You know how I feel about bitches talking to me dumb. This man got the nerve to say, I then fuck you, I don't give a fuck, then take all that shit, I don't care. I'm like, how do we even get here? Oh my God, my neighbor's outside. I hate that bitch so much. Oh, ugly white bitch. Yeah, go back inside, ho. Now, then I started thinking, you know, fuck that. Now I want my 2K. Now I'ma really show your dumb ass. So I called him back. I know I said I wouldn't be that person, but I was a different bitch 5 minutes ago. You shouldn't have talked to me stupid. Now I got to do my biggest. I'm sorry. I'm still petty. I'm learning how to be a better person, but at the end of the day, I'm a petty ass bitch. So then I sent him some text just to get his attention. All I had to do was ever call him one time. It didn't matter what he was doing. He was gonna call me back. So when I tried to get my 2,000 and he didn't answer the phone, I was kind of gagged. That's not what's supposed to be happening here. So I was like, okay, let me text you, get your attention. Real shit, you're disrespectful as fuck. Lose my number, block me, forget about me, move the fuck on. And if your disrespectful ass would have let me finish, I was about to say it's clear what's going on, but I think you're serious for just me. Wait, hold the fuck on. What was I about to say? I'm a little slow. Dropped out of college, y'all know this. Whatever. And then I was like, but you're so quick to be a dickhead, nobody owes you shit. So then I call him again. He don't answer. I'm like, but hold on. I might not get that 2K. I might not be getting my 2K today. But yeah, at this point, I felt like I'm begging for a response. Mind you, this is new for me. I'm not used to that from him. So then I hit him with a, yeah, I'm done with you. Your behavior is still childish, weird, and loser as fuck. You act like a scrub and wonder why I don't give a fuck. I was going in. Wait, act like a scrub and wonder why I don't ever give you a chance and now your feelings hurt and you acting like a bitch. Fuck out of here. I hate you and all people like you, loser ass nigga. God damn, I don't remember even saying that. I really wanted that $2,000. I'm blocking you now. Have a good day, and tomorrow I pray you find someone who gives a fuck about you and frees me from the shackles of your obsessed, delusional loser ass. Oh my God. This not funny. This not cute. I do not remember saying this shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. If you ever see me out with my nigga, don't ever walk up to me nor him. From now on, your weird, deranged ass is a stranger. Punk ass nigga. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? And I'm not taking it back. Nah, but that's it. I really ain't got nothing else to say. Like, we ain't talked. I ain't seen him. I'm not scared to see him because I know that that man loves me. I forgot to say this earlier. The first time he ever like called me like randomly, he said that he loved me. And then he asked me if I loved him and I was like, no. He was like, well, you just said if I died, you'd be sad, so you gotta love me. Or maybe bitches just have some compassion, huh, nigga? Huh? I don't know. That was a fucked up little, I don't know. It was a lot going on there. I hope he figures his life out, and I hope he stays the hell away from me. Listen, if you done been scammed in the last few months, I might know the guy who did it. Hit the bitch up, and we can work something out. Now, I'll get you your money back, but I'm gonna need my commission. If you run off of my shit, I'm gonna have to kill you. But listen, we gonna keep it under wraps. Y'all hit me up. Once again, thank you so much to all the supporters who sent me like condolences. Thank you so much to all the people who just cared, like who weren't badgering me for a YouTube video, even though y'all knew that y'all wanted one, but y'all let me rock and let me heal and let me get my life together and my mental health together so I could, you know, be a regular person. I really do love y'all for that. And for the people who were asking like, where have you been, where you been? I'm about to start ignoring y'all, like for real. Like y'all about to just get ignored because if y'all want to know, follow me on Instagram. If y'all love me here, y'all gonna love me even more over there. I promise you, we a key. Like, it's really fun. So I appreciate y'all so much. Love y'all 100 times. Kisses on both cheeks. Bye.